I feel like I am representing Canada quite well right now. I'll be dead honest with you, I am very unprepared. But you know what, we're gonna go on with this and see how it goes. So with that, let's get on to the video. Hello guys, my name is Leslie, otherwise known as simply Leslie, and today is day 20 of the 100-day challenge. Today, the 100-day challenge stops in Ontario, and I have the honor of doing my city, Toronto. Fun. There's 3 other channels that are also doing Ontario today, and I will put a link to all their videos down below. One will be doing Ottawa, one will be doing general Ontario, and one I think is doing Ontario or Toronto as well. But yeah, it's really cool, and I will make sure to put their links to their videos down below. Make sure you go check them out. But anyways, moving on to the question. Where are you from and where are you now? I am from Toronto, which is in Ontario, which is in Canada. Fun place, right? To be more specific, I am from Uptown Toronto. Yep, that's right, I said it. We got that Uptown funk. Possibly irrelevant, but fun. What is the weather like where you live? Bipolar. That's just the one word that comes to mind. I mean, one minute it's super sunny and really nice, and this next minute it's really cold and really terrible, and that's how it is. I mean, usually in the winters it's below 0, and then you have that odd occasion where it goes up and it's really weird. And then in the summers you have that odd occasion where it goes really cold, and usually it's like between 20 and 30, and you just like make up your mind. And that's basically Toronto weather. Tune in next week. What is your favorite local dish? Well, personally, my favorite local dish, well, I'll be honest, we don't really have a local dish in Toronto, really, to be honest, but my favorite Canadian dish is probably poutine, because, you know, yum. Here's a fun fact. You know those little snack butter tarts, if you've heard of them before? They're Canadian. I didn't know that until like yesterday, so the more you know. What are 3 things people do for fun where you live? Well, there's a lot of things. One of the main places people like to go in Ontario definitely is Niagara Falls, which borders off to America. So people like to go there very often. It's a very, I don't know, because it's nice and it's a fun place to go. Like if you go to that little area of where all the hotels and stuff are, it's like a whole fun place. It's really cool, and I really like it. So if you're coming to Ontario, I definitely recommend you go there. In Toronto specifically, there's literally always something happening, whether it be parades, festivals, concerts, sporting events, or even a robbery for say. There's literally always something happening, and you just can't get bored in the city. You just really can't. It's really fun. So another big thing that people like to go to is centers, being one of those really crowded cities. So there's a lot of big shopping centers, so you can always go visit. One of the most known ones being the Eaton Centre and Yorkdale Mall. So if you ever come down to Toronto, I definitely say go check those malls out, because they have a lot of stuff, and they actually have a lot of like American stores in there, probably because, you know, big city. It's like, okay, tourism, get like American stores, get like Canadian stores, and mix them all into one, and then you got the big mall. There's not only architecturally structural stuff to see. That made sense. There's also many natural beauties for you to go visit, and it's really cool. Like some of the really cool places in Toronto, in the Toronto area, is Algonquin Park. It's a really beautiful park, and they have a lot of really cool stuff. It's really just natural, and it's just a really beautiful place to go, so I recommend you go there. And another really pretty place, the Scarborough Bluffs. It's more uptown again, but it's really pretty, and there's a lot of events held there. For example, like in Canada, they have fireworks and stuff, and it's just a really place where people come together and unite. Canadian power. What are families like where you live? They're very diverse. I mean, we have married parents, we have single parents, we have young and old parents, we have same-sex couple, we have everything. We are very Here's a fun fact. Same-sex marriage was legalized in Canada 10 years ago. Yep, we're ahead of it. Anyways, there's a lot of different families. In short form, like any other family across the globe. Fun. What's a common misconception, and what is it really like? Well, one of the first misconceptions is that we're all nice. Because I'll be honest, there's some hella rude people here. Hella. But you know what? I can't say that for everyone because not everyone's like that. I mean, sometimes we have people who are just a tad too polite. One of those people being me. Let me just tell you that one day I was on the bus. It was very crowded. Someone stepped on my foot and it actually really hurt. I apologize. Says a lot. Another misconception is I always say A. They really don't. There's never really a person to say A unless it's like something they've stuck on themselves. No one says it. It's a misconception that we are the only place that has bagged milk. Fun fact, Israel, Russia, and places in the UK also happen to have bagged milk. Yeet. Another misconception is that we all love hockey. Let me get this straight. I mean, who doesn't love a good game of hockey? But there's a lot of people who actually don't care for hockey, I guess. And there's other sports that Canadians do that can be of interest, like lacrosse, like rugby. Those are Canadian, I'm pretty sure. I think I looked that up yesterday and I think that's what I saw. Yep. What is something no one knows about your city? Toronto is the capital of Ontario. There's over 180 different languages and dialects spoken here. Toronto is the major center for creative industries, performing arts, fashion, design, film, and music production, and many more. Over 6 million people live in the Toronto area alone. Toronto is the 5th largest city in North America. Toronto is one of the most popular cities for travel and tourism. Oh, here's one that no one really ever knows. Toronto and Vancouver have a low-key rivalry. I don't know what it is, but like the cities are so alike, so like Toronto likes to think they're better than Vancouver. When to be quite honest, they're quite the same, so like, no point for it. So in all legitness, the rivalry is irrelevant. It's there, low-key. What is your city most famous for? The tall structure known as the CN Tower. Drake, who is coincidentally born in Toronto. Justin Bieber, who is also coincidentally born in Ontario. Our multiculturalism. Our previous crack-smoking mayor, Rob Ford. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's true. What is the stereotype for your city? That we're all stuck up and snobby and believe we're the only real city? I read that online that was a stereotype and I was like, hold on. That's not true. Most of us aren't stuck in snobby, and yes, there's those few people that might actually be, but most of us aren't, I guarantee you that. If you came here, we're pretty nice, pretty welcoming, so you know, come and visit. We'll be friends. We hate Americans. First of all, Americans are super cool, so I don't know why this was even a thought. And anyway, once again, I looked it up online and people actually believe that. And I was like, oh, that's hurtful. Love Americans. Love everyone. From everywhere. Everyone's cool, okay? It's always cold. To be honest, I'm sweating right now and it's actually pretty hot. So I'll tell you now, it's not always cold. It's pretty hot right now. It's pretty hot. We can all speak French. It's again, another lie. Let me show you some of the basic French dialects. Bonjour, comment ça va? Ça va bien. Puis-je aller aux toilettes? Probably the phrases I use the most, but all in all, it's mostly in Quebec. That knows French more often, but they do teach us it in school, and that's the language we learn, and yeah. What's one thing you would change if you could? Oh boy, do I gotta look. One of the first thing I would change is the fact that the way the streets are set up. I mean, it's really crowded in Toronto, and it's really busy, and it's just a big jumbly mess, and I don't like it. So I would spread things out a little bit, you know, just a wee bit. I would also lower taxes, because you know, that'd be very convenient, but you know what, that's up to the speaking of the government. Another thing I would change is that the government can listen to the people a little more, because I mean, we have things to say, and you just won't listen. So be a bit more open to listen to what we have to say. That's something, I don't know. What do you love most about your city? Everything. It's all I've known, so I can't think of anything else. Something else I really love is that it's always busy. There's always, as I said before, there's always something to do. So there's always just something happening, and I love the busyness, the friendliness. I mean, there's some really friendly people here. Don't get me wrong, there's some really unfriendly people, and you should be aware of them. Don't be fooled. But there's a lot of friendly people too, and we're very welcoming. So that's something I love about being Canadian. Something I love about living in the city, and yeah, the natural beauties and the architectural beauties, because that is it's really cool. Because there's some really beautiful natural things that are around the city. There's some really cool architectural stuff that are really cool and that are around here too, and it's really awesome. And you know that jazz. I move my hands a lot when I'm talk. One of my favorite things about Toronto is that we're very accepting. I really love that about Toronto. And no matter who you are, what you are, anything, we learn to accept everyone who comes into the city. And it's very great. It's a great thing. And I love that. So we all just get along sometimes. If you're nice to us, we're nice to you. That's the main point. I guess that's how it is in every city. So what is something you like about the next person's place? So the next person who will be doing this tag is Steve and Jodi's vlogs. So I checked out their channel and I actually love them. They're great. They do vlogs, they do challenges, they do really fun stuff, and they're really great people. So I make sure you check out their stuff. Make sure you subscribe to them as well, and make sure you are there when they post their video for tomorrow. They live in New York City, and must I say, I actually love New York. It's actually quite similar to Toronto, so that's pretty cool. And they also have some hella good cheesecakes. Just saying. Make sure you check out theirs once again, because it's important you do that. Once again, I'll leave a playlist down below for all the previous videos in this challenge, and make sure you go get caught up, because you know that is a great. So I hope you're having a great day, great night, great anything you want right now, because you deserve that. Please give this a like if you liked it and if you learned something. And please subscribe down below. It would mean a lot to me. And I think that's it. Peace, love, and happiness. And I will see you when I do. Bye.
I might declare it a holiday as soon as Baka get back on the road.